Welcome back to another episode of our documentary series. Anyways, today we will be documenting a goliath grouper. Anyways, for some reason, the goliath grouper egg is trying to protect the heel star from that predator, but it miserably failed. The goliath grouper egg is going to sleep in order to hatch into a baby goliath grouper. The egg has hatched into a baby goliath grouper. Unfortunately, it is not Goliath yet. The baby Goliath grouper has to eat a lot of food in order to evolve into a juvenile. It shall start hunting. I'm going to continue explaining the Goliath grouper. So Goliath groupers are large tanky fishes with a ginormous mouth and extreme durability. Goliath groupers also have good health regeneration. Unfortunately, Goliath groupers are very small when they're born. The baby Goliath grouper is going to kill the heel star and the parasitic feeder. Unfortunately, the parasitic feeder escaped. The baby Goliath grouper is now going to hunt some more prey. The baby Goliath grouper is planning to sleep in order to evolve into a juvenile. The Goliath grouper will soon get a sonar when it grows up. The Goliath grouper has now evolved into a juvenile. The juvenile stage is the fastest stage for the Goliath grouper. The Goliath grouper starts chasing down its prey at lightning speed. Unfortunately, it had to sacrifice its health for its food. The Goliath grouper got ambushed by a shrimp host. Fortunately, it was able to escape. The juvenile Goliath grouper is now going to rest in order to become a teenager. The Goliath grouper is now in its teenage stage. It can't go to the shallow zones anymore, but it now has better stats. Unfortunately, the colossal grouper still doesn't have a sonar even though it's a teenager. The Goliath grouper wants to kill that jellyfish. The teenage Goliath grouper attempts to kill that jellyfish one more time, but it fails. The Goliath grouper starts starving to death. It needs to find food as soon as possible. The Goliath grouper gets pierced by a creature stinger. The Goliath grouper starts getting desperate, so it starts killing that creature. The Goliath grouper starts quickly evolving into its sub-adult stage. The Goliath grouper is now in its sub-adult stage. It now has better stats and a sonar. The Goliath grouper is trying to kill that small armored carnivore. Unfortunately, it failed and its food points got robbed by a huge parasite. It now has to find food as fast as possible. was able to kill that weird parasite. It also killed the small armored predator that ran away earlier. The Goliath grouper is annoyed because of the animals that is making drill noises. Seriously. Anyways, the Goliath grouper has found some food. Fun fact, Goliath groupers can live up to 120 years.
BTW, make sure to play Evolve on Roblox!
Anyways, the Goliath grouper is now in its elder stage. But it's somehow not fully grown yet. The Goliath grouper tried to kill that clam, but it failed. Fortunately, the Goliath grouper has found some food. It's trying to find some prey. The Goliath grouper is very happy. Anyways, the Goliath grouper is going to perform metamorphosis in order to evolve into its venerated stage. The Goliath grouper is now in its venerated stage. It has evolved drills in order to penetrate through armor, and it has better armor and HP. The Goliath grouper starts scavenging for food. The Goliath grouper ambushes that creature. Fun fact, armor is ineffective against Goliath groupers, and you already know why. The hunt was successful. A parasite starts annoying the Goliath grouper. The Goliath grouper forgets about the goofy parasite, so it continues scavenging. The Goliath grouper starts killing this clam. The Goliath grouper feels bad for the clam and the shooter, so it just swims away.
Yummy!
By the way, rest in peace to all of the creatures who died in this documentary. It seems like Goliath groupers like scavenging for food, because it offers a lot of benefits. Anyways, the Goliath grouper comes face to face with a stingray.
Obviously gets killed.
That abnormal predator starts harassing the Goliath grouper.
To be honest, I like that stingray more than that abnormal predator. The
Goliath grouper finds the parasite that ran away earlier, so it tries to kill it. It failed. Anyways, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.
Goodbye, guys!